What's going on, YouTube? Yep, it looks like I got Mike Hodge, Shaggy, Adam from Small Town, Red Line Gary. How y'all doing tonight? Just got through eating, so saw what time it was. Like, I gotta get out there and get everything set up. Just got through eating, so saw what time it was. Like, I gotta get out there and. Yep. Oh, I forgot to plug in my light, my extra light. There. Oh. So what's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully they're having a good time. Hopefully everybody's getting ready for Saturday. I know I got off work early today. I had a little bit of problem, and it's like, whoops! If I wind up painting that cart, I ain't gonna have anything to paint in the morning. What's up, Steven? Got Breezy in here. Of course, I got the lovely Crystal. What's up, Renegade? That's fine, Mike. You can blame Crystal for me being late. What's up, William? How y'all doing tonight? Well, I put the link up there if anybody wants to pop in. Hey, Fish. There, make it easy. I got it pinned up there that way everybody don't have to worry about keep putting it up, and everything. It's up there. Oh, but no, we had basically a cluck at work today. We had one of the orders come in, and one of the rackers and everything was racking it, and wasn't paying attention, and like, whoops! After doing 5 carts of it, yeah, we gotta dump it all back out and box it back up, send it back to the customer because customer screwed up. Yeah, I do like eating, especially when I got an empty stomach after all the work I'd done at work. All the exercise I got there from painting, yeah. My arms do get tired doing that all day long. Oh, when we get screws in from a customer, if they have wax or oil on them, we can't paint them because um, if we try and we put the paint and everything on there and bake it, you can sit there and rub it right off. That it will not adhere to it. Even if we put primer on it, it still won't allow the paint to stick. If it's got, like I said, it got wax or oil on there, it's no, it just will not allow that paint to stick to it at all. So, like I said, we got to get it all reboxed and send it back to the customer. And the biggest problem is the racker didn't catch it in time. Oh, That's a lot, Shaggy. They didn't have a backup generator for something like that, Shaggy? Really? Jeez. But I will put it like this, even though I left early today, I still clocked out right at 27 hours for the week. So I'm still 3 hours ahead of normal schedule. We got one more day. One more day of work. And we got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off. So I got a 4 day weekend. And then tomorrow I've got should be getting our Christmas bonus. And then Friday, uh, we've got found out today, or last night actually, that we've got a family that we've adopted for Christmas. It's a single mother with 7 kids, 2 boys and 5 girls, I believe. And so we're going to be getting all the toys and everything together. They're doing some shopping today, and they were doing some tomorrow. Um, and then Friday, about noon or so, we're going to be going out and delivering it. Um, I'm going to find the mount and everything between now and then. That way, when Crystal and I are up on the trike and everything, I'm gonna. By the way, I found out. I thought I had a GoPro Hero 5. I have a GoPro Hero 4. What's up, Schmitty? Yeah. Um, no, we don't do the cleaning. Um, only thing we do is we paint them. Oh man, William, that is a long day. Yeah, but no, we don't do any of the cleaning at all. Um, it's That's not our job. Our our job is to do the racking, painting, and send them back to the customer. Uh, Customers know that they're not supposed to send us waxed or oiled screws. Yeah, and that's one thing that Crystal and I did last night. That's why I wasn't on Ken from LNR's live stream, because he wound up going live, and then Crystal and I, we were at actually Walmart shopping, um, not only for stuff for the family, but we had to get groceries too. Yep. Oh, damn. Tripped the breaker, and the maintenance guy missed it 3 times. Wow. What's he need to do? Go get another pair of glasses, Shaggy? I guess Target needs to send that guy to the eye doctor to have his eyes examined. Um, when the screws come in, William, we've got the boards and everything depending upon the screw itself. Okay, so we've got the boards; they've got the holes in them, and what we're doing is we're getting the screws themselves put in the boards with the head sticking up so we can get them painted. Hey, Mike, I got a feeling if I let you on, Brandon would leave. And probably everybody else. But yeah. What's up, Wayne? But yeah, yeah, that's that's Ed, the old tech guy, blowing his horn. And watch, we'll end up talking about him. He'll have to pop in here too. But like I said, oh, he's not the one that caught it, William. It was one of the other guys. Because we already had two carts of it already primed up because it's stainless steel. Anything we get in that is either stainless or aluminum has to get primed because the paint won't stick to it. And everything. So we have to prime it. And so we already had two carts of it already primed up. And we have to put it in the oven to get that primer to it. The heat and everything is what it's an acid based primer. So you have to heat it up in order for it to start eating into the metal. And when it came out of the oven and everything, it gave off a certain smell, which is not normal. He wasn't paying attention, William. That's all it was. What's up, Brandon? Hey, Brandon, I left you a comment on that video about those wire connectors. Hopefully you read it. But yeah, I bet they did, Shaggy. Yeah, Doug and Lori, yeah. We were supposed to have been getting a chance to meet Jamie um, and everything. She was supposed to have done the text or the meetup over at Bocce's, which I'm surprised Bocce's not in here. Um, or she might be lurking somewhere. She's probably lurking in the background, like normal. She's hiding behind the curtains. Um, yeah, she was supposed to been there, but something happened. She had an incident with a Harbor Freight cutoff wheel in her eye. Those two didn't mix, so she didn't get a chance to make that meet up. Oh, so Shaggy, you were in the receiving department. You weren't anything else. Yeah, I know all about the shipping and receiving. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Like Crystal says, it was very fun meeting her. Um, that's why unfortunately during that live stream when there was Brandon's live stream. Um, I had to kind of cut it short because Jamie was here. Was basically wanting to chit chat with her and everything. Oh, is Bocce? Where is Bocce? Where is Hibachi Bubbles? Yeah, I'm gonna start saying that because that's her new nickname, Hibachi Bubbles. Damn. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, we don't know. We don't want to know what he was receiving, though. Wow. Usually, it's not a high turnover rate for management. It's always a high turnover rate for the employees. That's usually what I see. Yep. Hey, we finally got our first person in the basement.
What's up, Mater?
Not
Or should I
much.
say Santa Mater?
Yep.
Hello,
Hi, Doug
everybody in
Lord.
chat.
Take it easy. Appreciate you being
Everybody
here.
in chat. Hello, hello.
Yep.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
Yep. But so what you been up to, Cajun?
Nothing.
Oh, so SSDD.
Trying to think of what that meant. I remember what that means, but I can't pop it off right at the bat. But yeah, nothing.
It's same, different day.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I actually got a chance to leave early today because I actually got out of there before 5 o'clock before anybody else did at work. Oh, it was about 4:35, something like that. Boss comes over to me, tells me what's going on. He says, "Finish up what paint you got. You can go home."
Dang, not bad.
No, and like I said, I clocked out and it said 27 hours exactly in 3 days.
Well, that's 9 hours a day.
Yep. So I still got tomorrow, so I'm still going to have some good hours for this next check, which is next week, and we've only got 3 days to work. We got Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So we got Monday off, next Monday and next Friday off from work. Then I don't have to be back, till next year, which is going to be nice. So got a 4-day weekend coming up, and then got a 3-day weekend coming up.
When I was running a framing crew or any crew, carpenter crew, I'd say, if anybody wants to work Christmas Eve, y'all feel more than welcome.
Yep.
I said, if y'all volunteer, I said, but y'all gonna have to find some tools, find something to do, because I ain't gonna be here Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
They got a kick out of that.
Well,
There's a couple of guys that actually wanted to work Christmas Eve. Well, it's up to you, but I ain't gonna be here.
Well, like I said, I know I mentioned it before, but when I actually worked for Kohl's at their DC, they actually had us come in on Thanksgiving Day. It was only for 8 hours. I mean, it was like a normal 6:30 to 2:30. Okay, but the way they put it was, you're going to get double time and a half for those 8 hours. So that was, you're going to get 8 hours regular. Then you're going to get time and a half for being holiday. So
that's almost 3 times your pay. Yeah.
Right. So you figure that something like that, it was almost $300 for one day's work.
Yeah. Say you were making $8 a day. I mean, an hour. $8 an hour. You got your $8 regular. You got your $8 time, and then 4 hours. So that's 60. You're making $20 an hour.
Something like that.
At your regular hours plus time and a half. So you go 8 and 8, 16. Half of 8's 4, 20.
But
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad money. I mean, just for that one day, that made a nice big paycheck.
Now you say Kohl's, that's the department store?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's their I was at their distribution center, and I'll play like this. I've said it. I know I've said it before. I don't know if I've said it on here, but I'm actually glad I got fired from there. Mainly because my last pay raise, my last yearly pay raise, because that's all we got was one a year, a whole 12 cents an hour.
Oh yeah, big deal, huh?
Yeah, and for what it took me to get at in 4 years there, I started working full time where I'm at now because I was working part time back then. But within 1 year's time, I was making more money an hour at where I'm at now than what it took me 4 years at Kohl's. Yeah. And that's been.
Look in private chat
No
while we're up here by ourselves.
comment.
Okay. That was my first thought.
Yeah. No. I said no comment on that one.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Man,
That's
nosy
okay.
runny nose.
Well, if you gotta go lean off the dock, you can go.
No, I said runny nose.
Yeah, no, but you say excuse me, but usually
Not
that's
a
what you
runny
gotta go.
hose. Not a runny hose or runny nose.
Yeah, but usually when someone says excuse me, it's like, okay, you gotta go lean off the dock.
Oh no. Usually I mute myself when I,
Yeah.
evict some
Bodily fluid.
well, yeah. Blow your nose.
At least you ain't blowing it out somewhere else.
No. If I was outside, I don't know, but yeah.
Just wouldn't want to stay on the damn wind of you. All that Cajun spicy food, yeah. My eyes might start burning.
Well, I ate some spicy last night. A little spicy, not much.
So did you?
Yeah. Hey, William. Yeah, Missy made a Cajun / Mexican cornbread.
Ah.
It had a little bite to it, just a little.
Oh man, I tell you, last night after we got back from shopping and everything, both of us were tired. Both of us were hungry. It's like, okay, well, do we cook something or get something? I said, it'd be faster if we go get something. She goes, well, what do you want? I says, how about a Colorado omelet from IHOP? Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So we get in the truck, head over there, and pull in. Walk inside the restaurant. I sign in, and it's time 9:35. The guy comes up and says, "We're sorry, we've got the grill already shut down."
What time they close?
Supposed to close at 10, but 9:35 they've already got everything shut off, so that way they can't take any more customers. Oh, Crystal was hot. I don't even know if she even called talk to management or not on that today. She was going to. And we just wasn't going to Waffle House. We know they ain't closing.
Right.
It's like, now with Crystal, she was going, I thought IHOP was 24 hours ago. The one that we've got, they don't have enough business to have them going 24/7. They were originally, but because they wouldn't get, as much business throughout the night, they decided, okay, basically, from Sunday through Thursday, they were going to open until like 10 o'clock.
Okay.
And Friday and Saturday night, yeah, from basically Friday morning all the way till Sunday evening, they were going to be 24/7. Or they were going to be open from, nonstop.
Did they ever change their signs?
Oh, what? IHOP? Nope.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got it on the door as far as their hours.
No, I'm talking about the name change.
Oh, what? IHOP?
Yeah.
No, it's always been IHOP.
Well, I know, but
I know
recently
that
here.
you're talking about, right? You're talking about when they were supposed to be IBOP or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
It was IHOB. Yeah, it was supposed to be International House of Burgers, but that was just a big
international burgers and or pancakes, something like that.
Yeah, that was just a marketing ploy on their part, just trying to get more business, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, it's still IHOP, International House of Pancakes.
I tell you, the IHOP that stays busy is the one down in Biloxi, no, Gulfport. I think
Right.
in Biloxi they got one in Gulfport, Mississippi,
Oh yeah.
and that's right on Casino Road. You know, I mean, all the casinos are right there off of Highway 90, and that's where
What's up,
IHOP
Alex?
is, right there in the middle of them. Alex Conway, what's going on, with me?
All right, Cajun. We got
Merry,
someone else that's in the basement.
Merry Christmas, Alex.
Yep. Merry Christmas, Alex. I'm just trying to figure out if we should let this person in.
If it's Brandon, let him in.
Yeah, and I know I'm number one. I saw that you saying I'm number one, Brandon.
What's up, Brandon?
I promise. So I said I would show you these. Um, so what it is it's pretty much a piece of shrink tubing almost.
I'm gonna put you solo.
Okay, it's kind of
There
like
you
a piece of shrink tubing. And these red things have like a adhesive in there, and then this right here in the middle where the wires go together is
Piece of
solder.
solder.
Right.
Piece of solder, yeah.
Yeah, and when you heat them up, it solders it all together. And what's good about this, it's waterproof, and the wire is still flexible, where you ain't with a regular butt connector. So these
Yeah,
are way better than a regular butt connector.
I've seen those. So how good are those?
These are 10 times better than a crimped butt connector.
Really?
Yes, I've never had one of these come loose on me. I've
So
had
what do you have?
butt connectors come loose.
So what do you use? Like a propane torch to heat it up?
A lighter, heat gun,
That's it?
whatever I have by me.
Now, heat gun's the best.
Yeah, heat guns best. They don't like mess up. Sometimes with the torch, if you go with a hot torch, you can melt the wiring. So you kind of don't
Right.
want to use a propane torch.
All right. I'm just curious as far as so like, well, soldering gun would actually be better, right?
Oh,
No,
Bless you.
you'd have to. You really don't want to touch this with a soldering gun. You want something to blow the heat onto it.
Okay.
Like I said,
All
it's like a shrink tubing.
yeah. The solder is inside the shrink tubing,
right
Nader.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
see
little silver bead that's inside.
Right.
And once you put the wires in there, you kind of overlap the wires like that if you can.
Right.
And what it does, it solders them together. I've seen a couple of guys about 2 years ago, I think, do some stress tests on them,
Right.
and they say the best ones were the pricier ones. The cheaper you go, the less you're gonna have, like a boat trailer or something like
Oh
that,
yeah.
light stuff. They said this is fine for doing that. The cheapo.
Exactly. I paid $13 for 120 of them.
That's not
That's
bad.
not bad. No.
That's
What'd you get 'em
no,
at?
those are the good ones actually.
Amazon or eBay, both all sellers have this brand.
No.
Okay. That'll work.
And like I said, it flexes when you put a regular butt connector, this stuff won't flex. So if you got a wire that needs to have a little bit of flex, once that cools off, that flexes still.
And you said that red in there acts like a sealer?
Yeah, those beads is like a adhesive. Like, have you ever used marine heat shrink? I'm sure Cajun has the marine heat shrink.
Oh yeah.
Because it has the glue, and instead of just like the heat shrink, that regular heat shrink, it don't have the adhesive, but the marine heat shrink has an adhesive to it. So when you heat it up, it fills up with the glue and it makes it watertight. Which is what, if I use heat shrink, that's the only heat shrink I use.
All right.
I got another trick too. If y'all in a bind and on a boat or whatever, or in a water area, use a twisty nut, wire nut,
Right.
okay, and fill it with some caulking or silicone.
Yeah.
Fill the inside where the wires go in. Fill it with a little dab of silicone.
Yep.
That'll keep it
Yeah.
waterproof. That's not permanent, and I mean it's not pretty. It
Right.
is permanent, but it's not pretty. If you're in a bind and you got wire nuts, If you got a heat shrink tubing, I got a mile of it over here. Okay, we got a mile at the shop, a mile over here, or half a mile at the shop, a half a mile here. I get it pretty decent price. Put it this way, I get it less than 75 cents for a 4-foot stick of it, heat shrink. So when you got about $50 extra and you get about 100 4-foot pieces, yeah, you got a lot of heat shrink, different sizes, different. We get the big one like for the big battery cables on the boats. Lawnmower cables, the smaller ones. I get the 3/4, 1/2 inch, 3/8, on down to the little bitty one.
See, I used to use just the regular one until I found out about the marine one. I didn't even know about the marine one, but the marine one's like 10 times better with adhesive in it.
And to answer somebody's question in the chat and Maters, a heat gun is the best for heat shrink because it makes a pretty neat job. Heat gun. To use a lighter, I used a lighter many, many times in my radio shop, working on radios. Use heat shrink many times, but but I used a black heat shrink. Okay, you couldn't tell I did it with a lighter. Okay, but I mean it was smooth, perfectly smooth. Right. But it wasn't like I've got clear heat shrink in yellow. Got clear in yellow. Just because I wanted to, okay? And the clear, you can tell you did it with a big lighter. Or a little bitty mini torch,
Yeah, I've done it with those before,
With clear.
Now, Brandon, you're talking about those. I'm going to put myself solo so y'all can see this. Okay, now, when it comes to, like, house wiring, Cajun was talking about the twist nuts and everything.
Yeah, wire nuts.
Right, the wire nuts and everything. These are, I forget the name as far as what you call them.
Someone recommended those to me. He said those are 10 times better than a wire nut.
And yeah, they are.
I tell you, I love having these things. This is for putting you put 3 wires in it. You've got them for 2. You can have up to 4 wires, and all you got to do is strip off about 1/2 inch of insulation off, and all you do is once you get it stripped, to slide it right up in there. It's like that Chinese finger torture thing. Slide it up in there, it won't come out.
I forgot about those. I got a couple of hundred somewhere.
Yeah, man, I tell you, after I found out about these things, I'm using them all over for the wiring I'm doing.
They make a tool too that cuts the insulation, and then it puts it in there instead of doing it. It's automatic. And,
do they?
Yeah. My buddy up in Canada, my cousin up there, and he is kind of related to me. His mama was an A-bear, and her family went down to Louisiana years ago, and down around Abbeville, he said. And I said, well, that's the A-bears I'm related to. So anyway, Gators World is his name.
Yeah.
And he was an electrician all his life. One company. His first job was his only job.
But there's
he sent me a bunch. Yeah, he sent me a bunch of those things.
Yeah.
I need to try those out. I got wire nuts on my shop electric going into the shop, and I had something drop on there one time and knock one of the wire nuts loose, and it shorted out and had to redo it all again.
Yeah, well, if you'd have put some silicone in there, that wire nut wouldn't have fell off. It shouldn't have fell off to start with.
Right.
Well, I had it.
I'd get these. Go get these, and you won't have a problem because it will. I mean, you can pull the wire back out. The only way you can do it is you literally have to take the wire and you have to twist it while pulling.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, all you need is like 1/2 inch of the insulation pulled off. It goes up in there, and no, it don't come back out.
Yeah, my buddy told me, he says, don't try to reuse them. Cut them. He said they're so cheap.
Yeah.
They won't let them reuse them at work.
Right. This bag here was like about $8-9, something like that at Home
Yeah.
Depot.
Yeah, 100 of them in there.
So to answer
Yeah.
Cage's question, what happened was when something fell, I pulled the shelf back to get it, and it yanked the wire, which I should have that wire, where those two wires go together in a gang box.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
Yep. Yep.
Which I got to do
But,
right
you know,
here.
Right. Well, it's just like, when I ran the wiring, when I got this desk and everything built for the computer, I had to run new wire and everything, put an outlet in it. So I went up in the corner where the wire comes in. Of course, I killed turned the breaker and everything off, and I put a new box and everything up there. And it's like I just use these connectors here to send the wire, out. So all I had to do was have 3 of them, one for the hot, one for the neutral, and one for the ground. That was it.
Yeah, I used to have, if you remember, Mater, right above me there used to be a light, but it hung so low I would hit my head and knock it off, or break it off. The original shed owner.
I remember that.
So with that wire right there going to that used to go to that, I'm running it over there, so I don't have to keep running an extension cord over there to the drill press and the grinders and stuff, because that's kind of a pain.
Hey, Brandon, go to Home Depot. You can go to Home Depot. You can go to Lowe's. Actually, I got this at Lowe's. That's right, because when Crystal and I went to the one at Gun Barrel, that's what I was looking for. And I was actually looking online to see what store had what between Home Depot and Lowe's.
Yeah.
And the one out in Gun Barrel, they actually had them. I called them up, and they said, yeah, we got like 3 bags of them. So I talked to the guy. He said, yeah, I'll hold one for you. So we got out there, and, yeah, he had it set off to the side for me. But you can get them in either, this is the, what they call 3-port. So like I said, that way you can have one hot come in and send it, hot out to 2 other places.
Yeah, have a piggyback on it.
Right. So, I mean, you can get them either in 2, 3, or 4. We have like 4 different, up to 4 wires, in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to do that because I want to wire an outlet over there. I'm hoping I get paid on those jobs soon. Those 4-wheelers are done. The guy who was supposed to pick them up, he just never picked them up.
So you like my comment on that video?
Yeah. Well, I said I was going to come to show you what they look like.
William, they have different color wire nuts depending upon the size of the wire. Each color is designed for a different
gauge.
Yeah. Because you're not going to use, say, a red, which is for probably about a 14 or 16 gauge wire, and for something that's going to be like a 10 gauge.
All right, guys, I'm going to mute myself and I probably won't be able to hear y'all because I got to cut some metal for a job for tomorrow.
All right.
But I'll be back. I'm just going to mute myself.
All right. But yeah, William, that's why there's different. You got yellow, red, blue, and don't they have green ones also, Cajun?
Yellow, red, blue. Crap, I'm trying to think if they got any green. Red and yellow is the most common that we use.
Right, and blue. Blue's for
some small stuff. Blue
yeah, that's probably like for. Yeah, but
orange.
Yeah.
The little blue ones and the little orange ones.
Yep.
That's for like ceiling fan wire. If you cut a wire in a ceiling fan or a light, a fluorescent light for changing ballast, use the little orange ones and blue ones for that.
Right. Well, you probably use the blue ones like for like if you got to connect like a doorbell or something like that, where the the wire is real thin.
Yeah, orange is I think orange is the smallest one if I'm not mistaken. Hell, I don't remember. I slept last night.
Yeah. So did I. What's up, Money Maniac?
Money's in the house. What's up, Money?
And Crystal says hi, Money.
Hey, Renegade's Garage. I put the link in there for you for my supply house. That's one of them I deal with. And check the clearance section for the heat shrink. If they still have it on sale. I'll be honest with y'all, it's way less than 75 cents a 4-foot stick. It's like 15 or 20 cents a 4-foot stick. That's cheap, bro. That is cheap.
That sounds like it.
I mean, like I said, I got a half a mile here, half a mile at the shop, the big shop. So if y'all have at it, y'all go buy them out. I don't care. I don't need any more. I'm almost 58. And I tell you what, I don't think I'll use what I got in my lifetime. I'm serious. I don't think I'll use it up.
Yep.
If I do, that means I made a lot of freaking money.
Yeah. Brandon better put on them glasses. He don't need to be like Jamie.
She had a face shield on.
Yeah.
Both times? No. The first time. The second time she didn't have a face shield because she was in the bathroom, drying herself off. She took the towel off. Well, she was taking a towel off of a wooden towel rack. And some kind of way a damn splinter came off and got her in the eye. And it did more damage than the disc hitting her in the eye. She took the disc out herself.
Yep.
The second time with the wooden one, she had to go to the emergency room.
Yep.
She came in my panel, I think, or your panel.
Yep, she did.
She was in the in the hospital, in the ER.
Yep. Well, when she had that disc and everything come apart, hit her in the eye, that was the day that we had that big meetup over at Bocce's with Twisted, Polar Bear.
It was either that morning or the night before.
No, it happened that day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So she was finishing up some last minute things that morning.
Yep. Hey, Brandon, I think you dropped something.
A bunch of sparks.
Yeah, I think the metal he was cutting fell.
Oh. I wasn't paying attention to him. I was keep catching up with chat. Oh, anytime, Renegade.
I'm just trying to give him a hard time. Oh, Brandon, by the way, I don't know if you heard or not, but the U.S. General tool card I got from you, it's fixed to go and find a new home.
Really?
Really?
I'm taking it to work with me. I talked to my boss and everything, and because I'm tired of dealing with his DeWalt stuff as far as tools or the battery operated stuff. So I talked over with Crystal, and she goes, okay, if you want to. So I'm going to load it up with, I'm going to see about going over here to the pawn shop, see if they still have that Cobalt impact driver and drill. I mean, it's got the slow charger and 1 2-amp-hour battery. I think they're wanting like $100 for it, but they still have it.
Problems with DeWalt.
Yeah, okay. Now, what kind of DeWalt is that one, though?
That's the 20-volt. I got the brushed and the brushless.
The one that my boss has got is probably about 15, 20 years old.
Oh, before I went to this style battery?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah, he's got them big fatty bats.
Yeah.
Fat bats.
I got
and he's only got
like that.
Yeah. The only problem is he's only got 1 battery for it, and it takes forever to charge up.
How come he just doesn't buy a new set of DeWalt battery tubes, 20 volt, whatever? Yeah, he can buy a kit and you can use that. Now you're going to be using your tools in his shop. What if your batteries take a kaput? He's going to buy you new batteries?
I gotta go.
Well, I mean, they're the cobalt ones, so I mean, they got a 3-year warranty on them. So if something was to happen within 3 years' time, I'd take it back to Lowe's with the receipt and everything and say, here, and they'll hand me a new one.
Okay.
Hey, hang on, I got someone wanting to talk to me.
Okay. But I'm going to tell the chat, when something's going to go south with his boss and he wants to get his toolbox back out, his boss will say, if he wanted to be a a-hole, his boss will say, that ain't yours, that's mine. And I've seen it happen before with people. What you up to, money, money, money? Oh, I'm going to go up and chat. I missed something. Why do they have different color wire nuts? Oh, I thought we explained that. Different gauge wires and how many wires you can put in them. Like your big ones, you can put 3 and 4 smaller wires in them. You can piggyback on them. Pigtail out or piggyback. Jump off and run another circuit if you want. Or not another circuit, but another, you can add to a circuit. Add another receptacle or what have you.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Money.
Oh, yeah, sorry to hear that. I just seen it pop in.
Yeah, that's definitely not good. I'm hurting, but that's only because I've been at work. What's up, Adam? So what are you doing today, Adam? What you trying to tear up on this, on this fine day?
Hey, Adam.
Are you trying to get some ideas for what Brandon's doing? Hey, Brandon, remember, measure 3 times, cut twice.
What's he got? The grinding disc out? Yeah.
He's got the grinding wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a disc. He's got the actual,
the stone.
Yeah.
The stone. Yeah.
I use a little bit of everything. I use the bench grinder a lot for deburring.
Right.
Yep.
I also got a flat disc, a regular grinding disc, and then a cutoff bowl on the wall.
Yeah, I got a big old Craftsman, vise and a big old Craftsman bench grinder, but it's got 2 grinding stones on it instead of a grinding stone and a wire wheel.
Yeah, I kind of like a wire wheel on the other side, just cleaning up some small parts.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Clean them up, shine them up, getting ready for a little tack well or, a well or something. Yeah.
I'm so waiting to get a chance to try this thing out.
Those are nice. Those are nice for hard grinding, even the bigger batteries, the die cast.
Yeah. But now, I tell you the one thing I like is right here in the handle.
Yeah.
You got the little tool and everything for paint.
KBON radio.
You're still not muted. He is now. Nope. But yeah, Brandon, I mean, this, I liked it. This is what Lowe's is running right now. Okay, they're still running the special on this. if you go buy the 2 pack of the 4 amp hour batteries with the fast charger, this is one of the tools you can get for free.
What I use those for is I use those for blade sharpening. I put a flat disc on them, and the cordless ones I use for blade sharpening. But for the heavy grinding stuff I do, I stick to my corded stuff.
Do you?
Yeah.
I may
Yes.
wind up
Saves you batteries.
finding one that is corded that might be cobalt. I don't know. I might be going over to Harbor Freight buying one from them. I don't know yet. But yeah, I mean, that's
You'd be surprised. My $5 drill master that everybody said I was going to destroy, I've used it professionally for the last 3 years, and I haven't broken yet. I even took some marble with it a couple weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
No, I wouldn't think so, Adam.
But now with that one right there, it actually came with 5 discs, and one is actually a cutoff wheel. But it's got there's like 9 different grinding discs with it in different sizes. I think there might be a couple of cutoff wheels with it too.
Yeah, usually you get a couple of 2 or 3 of them in the
Right. But like I said, that thing
in the
right
box.
there, yeah, but that right there I think is about $130 by itself.
When I get yeah, I need to get one. I have an old DeWalt one. I just don't have a bought one. I got the Sawzall. This thing right here cut this is the cheaper one, and this thing right here cut a RV in half.
Oh, that one from years ago?
Yep.
That's something I might see about getting too.
Yeah.
I had a Hitachi one. Hitachi,
Yep.
The little 4-inch grinder.
Right.
And Hitachi is known for their pricey stuff.
Right. Well, I know that one thing that Lowe's is still doing, or they had it on the big display, is that they're running that sale till January 5th. So, I mean, you only had choice of 3 different tools. One was the grinder. I forget what the other. I think the other one is like an orbital sander. But they got the multi-tool where it's got the little blade that goes back and forth.
Yeah, oscillator.
Yeah, the oscillator. That is something I still would like to get because
Hey, Mike.
that would come in handy for a few other things.
That's what I bought today. I bought a 6-piece tool combo set, Porter cable, for $200 at Tractor Supply. It comes with the oscillating tool, the saw, the impact driver, the drill, a flashlight, a bunch of stuff.
Okay, what brand?
Yeah.
Porter cable.
Yeah. Tractor Supply started handling Porter cable and Makita over here at our store.
It's going to my take-along set for when we do side work. There'll be a lot of handyman stuff inside.
Uh-oh. Ed the old tech guy's going to see Cajun.
He just passed you, and he's already made it over there.
Yep, he's hauling some butt to get out that way. What's up, Briggs?
Actually, this one's heading toward Mather.
Oh, well, I guess the other one that was by me is heading down to Brandon then.
What's up, Briggs?
Just waking up. Being lazy.
Yep. Now I got Ed over here beeping his horn. I just heard him beep his horn.
I told you this one was heading your way.
Well, he's already here. Maybe that's Jehu over here now. I don't know. Or it might be Dale Lucid. One of them. One of those 3. But yeah, let me. Speaking of which, I'm just curious. Let me look on here. See if I can. There's Lowe's. Yeah, because they're still running that deal. If you buy the 2 amp hour, the two 4 amp hour batteries with the fast charger for $149. Trying to see what the tools are you get a chance to get. Oh, they've actually got it up now. Wow. Okay, so they've actually added more to it. You get the 18-piece brushless variable speed oscillate multi-tool. You get the grinder. You get the random orbital sander. You get the reciprocating tool, like what Brandon was just showing. You can get the little 4-inch circular saw. You get a flashlight. Oh, now that's something I might go after then. Because you got a choice to get the 3/8 ratchet.
3/8 ratchet.
You get the 3/8 drive ratchet wrench.
Oh, the impact, you mean?
Yeah, well, no, not impact, the ratchet.
Kind of like on Milwaukee ratchet.
You mean a regular hand ratchet?
No, the 24-volt one.
This is the Milwaukee version.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, I got yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean they're actually showing where you can get the get that, or
I don't know
you
why
can
I
get
had
the
that impact in my mind.
right
Driver impact.
Right, but you've got that. You get a work light. Now you get the bigger 3/8 impact wrench. You can get the circular saw. Well, I've already got that. A planer. Wow. You can get the little LED 1,000 lumen LED flashlight, or you can get a 6-inch variable speed cordless polisher. So beforehand, it was only 3 items. Now you've got more than that.
So you get a choice of one of the other. They're giving you a choice of the whole line, probably.
Basically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
710. What's up?
You got 16 tools to choose from. All right. Cajun, take over. I'll be right back.
All right. Oh, William, you don't know who Jehu is? He's the one that's on Tuesday night with Ed, the old tech guy, Dale Lucid. He's one of the 3 original Tooges. And then lately, Ed's been having some others in the panels. Sometimes it's me. Sometimes it's Eleanor. Who else does he get up there at times? Oh, Power Stroke Jude. Yep, it's rigged. Sound like you got the sniffles there, Briggs.
Nah.
Sure
Got
sounds like
sinuses. Ain't the sniffles.
Well,
Good.
You sniffling.
Called sinuses. It always happens when you in the wintertime.
Where's Gary?
Shut up, Maggie. Now I get my
There he is.
got my
What's
water
up,
bill
Ray
today. Got my water bill today for 3 months, and they show. I look at it and I go, huh? I called the water board. I said, you guys better check your meter.
Why?
Because 3-month water bill, $200 for one person. Yeah, that's a little high.
I know people that get a $150 water bill for 1 month.
Yeah, well, when the normal water bill is $30 a month, yeah, that and then times three, $90 for 3 months. That's a little high.
Well, do you have a leak somewhere? Small leak?
Nope.
Well, what you need to do, you need to open when nothing is running in your house, no faucets on, no toilet just being flushed. Go lift your meter pant lid up. Look down in there. If you see that little red turtle spinning, you got a small leak somewhere.
No, I've already done that. They tried blaming it on my boiler. I said, no.
Oh yeah, 710. Yeah, trash and sewer. Our trash is we don't pay for it. It comes. We the people in town passed a 1 meal or something. It's 100th of a penny or something like that.
Maggie, quiet.
Yeah, it's 100th of a penny tax, and it did, sales tax, and it didn't make the tax really go up hardly at all. Can't even notice it. But the city notices it when they get it in one big lump sum every 3 months or what have you. So anyway, for free trash pickup, or 1 meal tax, that ain't nothing. That's nothing but maybe $20 a year per person, maybe. And then you get free trash pickup. But we
It
got
ain't free then. You're paying for it in the tax. Not
$20 a year, maybe $20 a year.
I bet you it's more than that.
That's 100th of a penny sales tax. Added to the sales tax, 100th of a penny. So that's not a lot of money.
I'd have to see that. I know
See
people live down south. They don't. I'd have to see that. I don't believe that. No.
Well, we voted it in.
Well, I didn't say you didn't vote in, but I don't know anybody pays $20 a year for garbage any place on the planet Earth, not even Alaska. Oh boy, Maggie.
I don't know what it comes to, Briggs. I was guessing.
Down.
It's 100th of a penny added to the sales tax.
Watch this.
Wow. These things must sound like hotcakes right now because I've already found, I'm looking at Lowe's right now, and so far 2 stores are totally out of this 2-pack battery.
Here you go, guys. Frosty the Snowman is here.
A lot of Christmas presents, mate.
Here you go. Here's Frosty the Snowman for you coming.
Oh, you can have it.
Well, yeah, you can have it. You can keep it too.
Yep.
Nah.
Just don't share it with us here in the South.
I already plan on sharing it. Don't be mad.
No, you ain't sharing it with us.
I sent it to you last year once, and I'll send it to you again this year.
Nope.
Oh yes.
Well, we're gonna put on there return to sender.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Who should I give it to this year? Cajun or Maynard?
It might not make it down here.
You send it to Brandon. He wants it all.
Yeah, I sent to Brandon once.
Mike Hyde said no more income tax.
I'm not scared of it.
12%
Send it over there to Wayne. He likes it all. He's used to it up there.
Who that?
Wayne.
Oh, Wayne Hatfield?
Yeah. Hey, I got a better idea. How about send it over there to Justin and to Power Stroke?
Oh, yeah. Power Stroke over there in California.
Yeah. Let them have some fun with it.
Yeah.
You know, that would be funny watching some from California.
Oh, and don't forget Anthony Robles. Yeah, he needs some too.
They get snow over there every now and then, California.
Every
Northern
now and then,
California, especially.
Yeah, but not
Northern
that much.
Cal. But Southern Cal, they'll get it. You go in that high desert up in the mountains and stuff, yeah, you know, but down below in the valleys, they catch it like Louisiana does. Not rare, not often. Shit, we had 2 foot of snow in our yard one winter. The winter of 73. The year 73. You know, that winter before Christmas, we built a big old snowman. We had 2 foot of snow in our yard. And look, we were almost on the coast. Right? I mean, offshore, the platforms out there were recording snowfall for 2 days.
Oh yeah, it can snow anywhere.
Oh yeah.
That was one heck of a storm that came through. That was a powerful storm. I mean, you can imagine what up north and the halfway up, the Midwest and all that. You can imagine what they got.
We didn't get crap that year.
And said the winter of 73.
Yep.
Or 74. It was 73 or 74. Or the early winter of 74, like January or something.
We didn't get crap.
It probably missed y'all. Went to the south of y'all a little bit. Probably. That's how they are. If one of them call them Alberta Clippers comes down, it usually misses the upper northeast, New York, Mass, and it usually misses y'all up there and just heads down south and catches like Tennessee, Kentucky, then to the east. It misses y'all on them Alberta Clippers.
Oh, hey, I got a better idea, Brick. Send all that white stuff over to Shaggy. He probably could use some.
Uh-huh.
Believe me, if I could control the weather, I'd send it to a lot of places.
Oh, I got a better idea. How about we send it all down there to Florida? Those people wouldn't know what would hit them.
Neither they didn't know what hit them in Texas when they got that stuff last year.
You mean like February this year? Yeah, I mean that.
This year, last. I mean last winter.
How bad a storm it was.
March 13th, 1993, March 14th, 1993, Florida caught hell. They caught it. They caught a big one that passed through there. A blizzard. It was a blizzard down here. It snowed like hell down here. And it was a massive storm. It was called the storm of the century over there. One of the storm of the centuries. They had beach out. They had 80-mile-an-hour winds on the Gulf Coast side. Hurricane force winds. Cold as all get out. People were having their parties and stuff. you know, in the beach houses, nice and warm one day, and then the next day, you know, or 2 days later, the temperature drops like a 90-degree drop altogether.
Yep.
With snow, high winds. Hey, it did damage like a hurricane would. You know, roof's gone, roof's gone, 20-foot waves crashing on the beach, destroying beach houses. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I remember it like it was yesterday.
That's still, I mean, that's something when, you know, I still wouldn't mind seeing, you know, places that normally don't get it, just to see what it'd be like for them to actually, oh crap, what the hell is this stuff?
There's so many people from New York and Florida and other states. They know what it's like. They'd be go like, we moved to get away from this.
Yeah, it's like, damn, we brought it with us.
It's like, I know I got a friend of mine that moved out of New York to Pennsylvania because they didn't have a mask mandate. Literally sold his house and everything over a mask mandate. I said, you know, that mandate can go to any state in the country eventually.
Yep.
It don't, you know what I mean? I could see moving for a better job or something else, but to move over a mask.
3 foot of snow in the 93 blizzard. Yeah. Well, that's North Carolina. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I remember. I remember the blizzard.
That was probably March 14th, William.
What's up, Ken?
Or 13th.
Got Ken from Eleanor in the house.
Yeah, Eleanor's been here for a little while.
Oh, has he?
Yeah. Yeah, he said earlier that I said hi. Said earlier he just got back from doing some furniture shopping.
Ah. Yeah, William's saying March 23rd, 93.
March 23rd? That late? Oh.
That actually hit
10 days later.
Surprise.
Because it was March 12th, and March 12th was a Friday in 1993. Y'all can Google it if you want. I remember like it was yesterday. A tree fell in my house.
Damn.
When I got home from the dance in Baton Rouge, and it was snowing, and there wasn't a whole lot of people that showed up to the French dance, and I was in charge of the bands, and I had my cousin there that night, Richard LeBeau, and we had to give him extra money because they played for the door, you know, and there was guaranteed a certain amount. Okay, they were guaranteed $500 a gig. Okay,
right.
Well, I think we did like 400, so everybody donated. Plus, we took it out of the treasury of the CFMA, Cajun French Music Association. We took it out the treasury. Plus, we gave him an extra 100. So he was happy. You know, we wanted him to come back. So anyhow,
what's up, Lou Duke?
When I got home, there was a tree in my house from all that wind blew it over. It was a cedar tree, red western cedar. You know, the kind you make cedar chests with, the aromatic cedar. They so brittle. A hurricane comes around, you know when a hurricane passed somewhere, you look at all the aromatic cedar, not the western red, the aromatic cedar. All them trees are just blown over, broken apart. They're so damn brittle.
Well, it's like an art treat. It's like that is I forget. I'll think about it in a minute. White birch.
Oh, we don't have that down here. White birch, isn't that aspen?
Those white birch are
Aspen
real
has
soft.
that white. Aspen has a white bark.
No, we have white birch trees up here.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if it's related to the aspens.
They might be. I don't know. All I know is they make it to about maybe if you're lucky, 30, 35 years, and then by then they start to get hollow, rotten, and you got to cut them down.
Oh, yeah.
And they're real soft. It's a soft wood. I mean,
Is it related to the cottonwoods?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I know it's
Sycamore
they
and
peel
cottonwoods like that. Yeah, and they peel. They got a white bark on them.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah, cottonwood and sycamores. That sounds like what it is. And we got a huge one, my neighbor's backyard. And it's about 40, 50 years old. And somebody said that it was rotten.
Break time.
Huh?
It's at break time.
Oh, hey, Luke Duke, what's up?
What's up, Luke Duke?
Oh, Merry Christmas to everybody in chat. Forgot about that. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Eleanor finally got paid for his house. Finally got payment when he sold his house. Finally got the check. So now he can get some furniture and stuff in his new house.
That's good.
Wet because of the oil in the bark. Oh, wow.
Huh.
William came back and said, "You right, Cajun. It was March 13th. Okay, instead of the 23rd. Okay, because I remember it was March 12th when it hit Baton Rouge, and it didn't take but another day for it to get to Florida and do all of its damage and parts of the East Coast." I remember well it was on a Friday. Oh boy, man, that cost me some money to do that repair.
My sister was born in May in Kentucky of '89 during a snowstorm.
It snowed in May?
Yep.
Really? In
Yep.
May?
Yep.
Wow. I don't remember anything getting cold down here in '89 in May.
It was in Kentucky.
Yeah, that's why Kentucky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not
All
from
right.
Texas.
Yeah, right. You from Kentucky, and I'm thinking Texas. Yeah, I remember you from Kentucky.
Yeah, he's from the Kentucky hills.
But in May, I don't remember anything getting that cold in May down here.
Yeah. Hey, Cajun,
Unless
you got to remember.
It didn't reach us.
Yeah, but you got to remember, Brandon's a Kentucky hillbilly.
Yeah, I know he's from Kentucky.
I think that year, Mr. Briggs might remember, but I think it, from what I read, understand that pretty much that snow hit all over the East Coast that year around that time in May. It was early May.
Because I remember in '89, I think it was '89. Yeah, '89. Right before Christmas, we had snow down here, and it got down to 4 degrees down here. 4 degrees. It snowed, it froze, everything was froze for a week. We had to halt the sugarcane harvest because the cane was froze solid after the second day of the freeze, and the mill couldn't chip it so they could grind the juice out of it. It was froze solid. They shut all the farmers down, and then when it got warm again, we had to double up. The mill was running at like 130%. Its maximum was 130, 140. Because it never did run 100% total. It always ran about 75 to 80. The sugar mill. But anyhow, we had to double up on our loads to hurry up and get the crop out the field before it soured. After sugarcane freezes, when it warms up, it don't take long for it to sour. 4 days. That's it. It's going to start.
Does anybody
you can only boil the juice for so long.
Oh man, the Canadians.
Yeah, I remember that blizzard.
Yeah. They're up north and in Canada. They make a wine where they let the grapes freeze on the vine and then they harvest them and they make the wine. It's actually a very good wine.
They let the grapes freeze and then they harvest them. Huh?
Yep.
Well, yeah. Well, I tell you what. Yeah, that's kind of helping out the fermenting because that's what the sugar cane's actually doing is fermenting. When the cane sours, it's actually fermenting. Yeah, after it freezes. Yeah, makes sense.
All right. Well, tell you what. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some coffee. Yeah. I went to go get some and then forgot about doing that. Had something else to take care of, and it's like totally forgot about grabbing it. So I'm gonna go grab me a cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna get back to grinding.
Yeah.
No,
My
it's
team,
amazing.
if you're hiding out here, you should have brought me a cup of coffee.
Well, what you working on, Brandon? Anyway, I forgot to ask earlier.
It's tabs for the trailer, a tailgate of a trailer. The guy broke his off, so I'm making new ones to weld on tomorrow.
Oh, for the little latches to keep the gates closed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How many are you making? 2?
Yeah, it's just 2.
Well, that works. At least he'll be able to keep his tailgate closed instead of using a damn ratchet strap from the back to the front. Fabricating another chrome moly Chevy 2 front clip. Go ahead, Luke, do. I'll tell you what, I saw that other one you had made. Or you was in the process of making it. You had showed one, then you was in the process of doing another one, if I'm not mistaken.
It's amazing how much you forget about storms like that until you. It was a pain in the you know what. I remember that.
Mm-hmm. I remember my Ford truck. I had a 68 Ford with a newer, I had a 1985 302 in it, HP 302. It came out of a Lincoln Continental. The engine, 18-wheeler climbed on the back of it, and they total lost the car. And the only thing was good on it was the front hood, the front cap, and the engine. So I bought the engine out of it, and the junkyard itself, when they took it out of the truck, they put it in my, when they took it out of the Lincoln, they put it in my truck. And I had antifreeze in it. I had antifreeze. It wasn't pure. It was a 50-50 mix like everybody uses down here. And it froze solid. It didn't bust no freeze plugs, though. You know, nothing went wrong with the engine. It just, that water pump, all the water had froze in it. So the water pump wasn't turning. Man, when I started that truck, man, I mean, it froze like over a 6-hour period of time. I started my truck and I can hear some squealing. Pop the hood. How much?
Quick $100. Cut out these 2 pieces, of hose, weld these on tomorrow, and it's $100.
Oh, $100. Oh, okay.
Quick $100.
Not bad. Not bad. That's about the going price for something like that.
Yep.
But within 7 hours or 8 hours, my water pump had froze solid. I heard that squealing. I turned the engine off. I popped the hood. I looked at the belt. I felt the belt and it was warm. I'm like, yeah. I tried to turn the water pump. Wouldn't turn. So I took one of the farm trucks home, pickup trucks home. And we were off for, I had 6 days, I want to say. 6-7 days. And then the farmer called me the day before Christmas and said, hey, you want to come pick up your little Christmas bonus? I'm like, sure. He said, he said, you can use the farm truck to pick up like you want to do. You know, you get your bonus, Go do your Christmas shopping, whatever. Don't worry about it. And my bonus was $1,500, and he called that a little bonus. I'm like, wow, I sure wasn't expecting that. And then when the season was over, he gave us another $600 bonus, the drivers. I'm like, yeah, that's a good farmer to be leased to, all right. Let you use one of the farm vehicles and then give you big bonuses like that. Heck yeah. I'll be back next year. But I didn't. That's when I had opened up my radio shop and Tiger Truck Stop the next year. That's right, Renegade. Hey, Renegade, you check out that link yet? Some of that stuff they got? They got certain things in that company that you could use in your business. They got the portable oscilloscopes. Now they're not going to have the scanners, for like a OBD or anything like that. Car computers, they're not going to have that, but they're going to have anything to do with electronics. Not car electronics.
Guess that Mater's supposed to have up here.
I don't know, but I got a feeling I know what it is. I'm not going to say anything, though.
Most of the people's already up here. Well, wait, that didn't come out right.
He said he didn't know what time the guest was going to show up, So, I got a feeling, though. I got a feeling.
I gotta get me a belt grinder. This stuff right here, like when I shave the curves, make the curves on these, it would be so much easier with a belt grinder. I can just
a belt sander with a wheel on the side of it? With a wheel on the side?
A sander does wood, but a belt grinder. There's a difference, believe me. A lot more power.
Yeah. Well, if you get a good name brand, like 1.5 inch, 2-inch or 3-inch belt sander, and you got like a 10-inch wheel on the side of it, with the flat plate right there. Yeah, you can use those for that.
But you can use those. I mean, I got a Harbor Freight one. You can use them, but they're slow.
Yeah, no. Yeah, but I'm not talking about a Harbor Freight brand. Yeah. No. I'm talking about
it usually has like the 2 horsepower engine on them.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. One of the high dollar woodworking ones. You can use that for.
Well, I'm not talking about the woodworking one. I'm talking about the ones they use for bladesmithing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Santa, you're the special guest tonight?
Ho, ho, ho!
I knew it was something like that. I was right, but I was wrong. Can you see private chat, Brandon?
There's nothing in private chat.
There's nothing in it? Okay, well, I had put it up before you jumped in. That's why you can't see it. My question to Mater is Crystal going to dress up like Santa?
No, she'd have to be dressed as Mrs. Claus.
Yeah, but I just figured Crystal would pop in, and have a fake beard on.
I don't think Mrs. Claus had a beard.
No,
but it would be Crystal, but she would have a beard. She would be imitating Santa Claus, not Mrs. Claus. And I put that in the price. I said, is Crystal going to dress up like Santa? He said, no comment.
Yep.
So I'm like, okay. So.
Ain't got nothing to do with Santa.
Yeah. And one thing I was going to try and do was I was going to try and actually hang some Christmas lights up beforehand, even.
That ugly Santa would scare all the kids away. Well, you wouldn't have to worry about giving them their presents, that's for sure.
No, hey, at least I'm not like bad Santa. We have to worry about him all the time.
Was it Big T Coin showing off a new no, it was Eleanor showing off a new Santa suit. Okay, it was Eleanor show because he was getting that mini bike ready last night, yesterday evening. He was getting that mini bike ready. He was live, and I remember him showing a Santa suit because he's gonna get on it, ride through the neighborhood and all that, giving kids
Yeah.
little candies or whatever.
Well, guys, I'm gonna get off here and go in because I gotta start early tomorrow. I got to finish the trailer, then I gotta finish my mom's car, and then maybe my tractor. Actually, I need to get a tractor. That horse got into a trash trailer.
All right. You take it easy, Brandon.
Yep,
That's
take it easy, Brandon. If I don't see you before Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Yep.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Oh, wait a
Merry
minute.
Christmas, Brandon.
You gonna be on Christmas night?
Nah.
Nope.
Okay.
Christmas is family time.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Briggs, what you do with your damn glasses? You got to go to work.
I can always take Brandon's spot, maybe. I
Yeah.
don't know. It depends upon what's going on, and everything.
I'm gonna be at my mother-in-law's Saturday night, but I'm gonna bring my laptop over there
Oh, I got an idea.
so I can keep up with everybody. Somebody goes live, I might go live at 6.
I just got a good idea.
I might go live at 6 for Mark, because Mark's not gonna go live Saturday. So he said, "You or Mater, y'all go."
Where is it?
Hey, what's up, Doc? Merry Christmas, Doc.
Where'd you put those glasses? It's bad when you take your glass off when you get out of work and can't find them when you go to work.
Well, all you got to do is look in the last place you set them. They'll be right there.
Yeah.
But it's a lot total logic, but you just can't remember where the last place you put them. That's the only thing bad.
Yep. Now, I'll tell you what'd be really bad is if you find them and you keep looking for them.
Yeah. I seen an email the other day. It cracked me up. This woman was getting in her car. She was talking to a friend of hers. She was looking in her purse, all around, looking in her car, in her purse, checking her pockets. She's on the phone with her friend saying, "I can't believe I'm gonna have to go back in the mall," because she's in the mall parking lot. "I'm gonna go back in the store, in the mall, way over there. It's on the other side of the mall." She said, "I think I left my cell phone over there." Well, then the lady on the phone that she's talking to says, "Well, if you find it, give me a call." So her friend was just as dingy as she was. There you go. Yeah, Mary's gonna hook up some merry cherry Christmas lights for us.
Yeah, why not?
Put us in the
Festive mood.
Yeah, put us in the festive mood. Yeah, in the Christmas mood.
Now, these here are the ones that get at Walmart, and they're the LED ones. Um, and I forget how much they go for, but you can string up to
Yeah, 5 or 6 of them.
no. It says you can connect 45 sets together.
Wow.
216 watts.
That's not a lot.
No, and
LEDs don't pull juice. They don't.
no, they don't. And that's why when I go camping, I actually take a set of these that are the clear ones.
Yeah, they light up your camp area.
Right, and they don't pull a lot of power. And all I need is like about 4 strands of it,
Right.
and it puts out enough light.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, I'm running. At the time, I was running a small generator, but now with those solar generators and everything they got out, especially with Harbor Freight actually having one or carrying the Jackery, one of those would be perfect. Because I said it was what, 216 watts? Yeah, 216 watts with 45 strands.
Yeah.
Okay. How much
That's a
power am
lot
I
of
going to
lights.
Right, but if I'm only running 4 strands, how much wattage is that going to be?
4 strands?
Right.
Okay, with 40 strands, say 200 watts, 20 watts.
Right.
Not a lot.
No.
Put it this way, you can run that every day, all 24 hours a day for a month, and only burn about 80 cents or $1 worth of electricity. Oh, yeah, I got a different multicolored one.
Yeah, that's what they all are.
I'll tell you what, that looks good right there, Mater. Just that top light you got on, whatever you have on now, without the other lights. That's not. I'm not talking about the Christmas lights neither. You know.
Right.
But you can make do just with that what you have on now without the other lights when you go live.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is working. So I got some Christmas lights.
There you go.
Yep. But now if I turn, okay, I've got them all off except for the one that's right here above me.
Right. It works.
Yep.
You can go live like that all the time if somebody complains about the glare.
Well, let's see what it looks like without that light, because all I've got is one other one on right now. I'm gonna unplug this one.
Well, it's Christmassy.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, I've got the one light that's over here still on.
Right.
So got the light from the monitor. So like, hey, yeah, I got my Christmas lights going, and this is only this is only 3 strands of lights. So I'm just curious to see how much that is. Okay, each strand is only pulling 4.8 watts.
Okay, so you said 5 strands that would be, or 4 strands that would be right at 20 watts, like I said earlier.
Yeah, 19.2.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's 20 watts.
You probably burn. You leave all those on 24 hours a day, 30 days. You might burn $1 worth of electricity.
Well, like I said, I use them for lighting up the campsite at nighttime.
Right.
So,
with
like
a generator or with their plug-in?
With my generator, because where I go and everything, I have to supply my own power.
Okay.
So, like I said, that's one of the reasons why. Really, Shaggy? Shaggy's going live. Why does he have to do that to me?
He goes live on Wednesdays.
But anyway, yeah. So not even 20 watts.
How you doing, Tommy? Tommy Hamlin. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Tommy. But yeah, I mean, like I said, to get the like I said, now this is the multicolored ones. The ones that you actually use for a campsite are the
clear ones.
It's the clear ones, but not the ones that give off the yellow look, but the ones that actually give off a white light.
Right.
Because they're bright.
Icicle, they call them icicles. Sometimes.
Well, I mean, they're the same bulb and everything, but like I said, they are, I guess, a bright white.
Yeah.
Right. They're, like I said, they're more of an actual white light instead of the yellow.
Right.
And I think because what I'll do is I'll put them actually up in the I've got a 10 by 10 little canopy I have right outside the tent. So I'll string it through usually I have about 4 strands of those. I got plenty of light.
Yeah, I can't put them on my truck, Tommy. You can ask Cajun that. DOT, if you go through a DOT spot and you had Christmas lights on your truck and they were out, you're screwed.
Turn them off.
It don't work that way. If they're on there, they have to work.
Yeah,
turn them on.
Yeah,
I know a guy that got a ticket.
That doesn't pertain to. I had a buddy of mine with a Christmas wreath on his grill, on his Peterbilt, and he had Christmas lights around it, just in that area. Christmas lights just in that grill area, and but those don't pertain to DOT. If you're running a lot of chicken lights, you know what we call chicken lights, the permanently mounted lights, like on a dump trailer or a box trailer, whatever. That's what counts with the DOT. Right. The permanent mounted. Christmas lights just for a week out of the year, the DOT don't pay attention to that if one of them's out.
You want to bet? They can.
Not down here. Not down here.
Even down there. Even down there. If they wanted to, they could. Believe me. It all depends on the... yeah, you'd be surprised. I bet you there's someone down there that got a ticket. If it's a rookie trying to make a name for himself, hell... yeah.
That driver can get that thrown out easy, though, because they're not permanently mounted.
Don't matter. Don't mean they won't try.
I wish I had a rules and regulation DOT book for all that on me, with me, so I could look that up.
You can look it up all you want. Don't mean a cop won't argue it.
True.
If it's not in the book, I mean, if the book says something about Christmas lights that it don't count, that DOT officer...
they won't specify Christmas lights. But believe me, if a cop wanted to be a prick and give you a ticket for that, they're going to give you a ticket.
Plain and simple. They don't mess with that down here.
Yeah, if a cop wanted to find a way of doing it, he'd find a way of giving you a ticket.
It's called Southern Hospitality.
Yep. That's true.
Yeah, but it's not fitted to the truck. It's just wire tied to the grills. Yeah. That's it. And he's got a little 110 to 12 volt. I mean, a 12 volt to 110 inverter in his truck somewhere that those lights are plugged into. They're not permanently attached to the vehicle.
Yeah.
And they're not on there all year round. A week or 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever, out of the year.
Yep.
Oh,
That's something I still understand. I mean, it's supposed to be for a festive time of the year. It's like, how can a cop be a Grinch on something like that?
Oh yeah, they will though.
Or a Scrooge.
Yeah, Scrooge, Grinch, jerk,
a-hole.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they would. I mean, it just depends on the cop. I mean, hey, Mr. Briggs, you can't go to work if you can't find your glasses.
You still ain't found your glasses?
Hello.
I heard you start your Toyota or whatever. I heard you start that. I guess you're letting it warm up.
You'll be a waste if I don't find those glasses.
I thought you was on the way to work when I heard your engine start. What's up, Adam? Merry Christmas.
Hello.
Yep. Hopefully having a Merry Christmas up your way.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to get cold in the next couple of days.
Yeah, it's
we
like
are supposed to be getting nice and warm here.
It was 61 earlier. I think when we were talking about temperatures earlier, about half hour after Mater came in, I guess about 7. And it's 8:15, and the temperature dropped to 49. So it dropped 12 degrees?
We're gonna have highs in the low teens and lows in
61. Let's see, 50, 60. Yeah, 12 degrees. It dropped in an hour and a little hour and change.
Time to go look go find the spare set. I got a spare set.
They not in your work shirt or something that you pulled off last night? They not on your hat? They not on your hat?
No.
I thought I seen you wearing a pair of glasses a while ago. When you first jumped in, I thought I seen you wearing glasses.
You didn't see nothing. Haven't had them on since this morning.
Huh. Dang.
Well, where'd you have them at last? That'd be the next question.
I already went through that. The logical thing to do would be to look in the last place you set them down. And he said, I don't remember where I set them down. Yeah, touch your face, Briggs. I thought I seen you wearing glasses earlier. What's up, Thomas? Thomas. Wait a minute. How can I put this? Okay, I got a new nickname for him. Tecumseh Thomas. Tecumseh Thomas. He loves working on Tecumseh. I do too. Hey, when somebody brings you an engine to repair, you repair it. And he does that.
Hey, Briggs might actually have them on.
I don't have them on.
Have you checked your face lately?
Yeah. Did you go back? Hey,
look in the mirror.
I just went back. I don't have them.
Nader, did you go back to where he came in at?
No, I didn't.
No, I found my spare pair.
All right, good.
That's screwed up.
Take a route and something. And I'll buy you lunch.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta take the spare. And tonight,
$5.
Wow, 15-hour shift. That's a long day, Thomas. I know all about doing those for sure.
And we all do. Yeah, tonight I'll come home and I'll find them things, and I'm not looking for them. Tomorrow,
Yeah,
or
usually
whatever.
that's what it is. Whenever you're looking for something, you can't find it. And then when you're not looking for it, oh, there it is.
Well, it's not the first time I've had it done.
Yeah, Thomas, that's very true. You start getting old, you start forgetting where you put stuff.
I'm not getting old.
Oh, like I said, you ain't no spring rooster anymore.
Yeah. None of us are.
That's true.
Oh.
Well, Adam, he ain't that old.
No, not really. 39.
Yeah. He's a youngster out of the bunch.
You know what's funny? One time I forgot my glasses like that. Called my boss and told him what happened. He started laughing. He said, "You must have been pretty tired." I said, "Why is that?" "Because they're sitting on the dash of your truck." I drove home without him. Don't even know how I did that because I usually can't see good enough. The glasses I got on now are 11 years old. I'm sure the prescription changed, but you know something? They'll get me through the night. My other pair are glued together anyways. I got a new pair coming actually in about 3 weeks. Yeah, we got snow, not a lot, just a dusting.
Well, Briggs, I'm pretty sure you'll find out, where you forgot to left them at sooner or later.
Oh yeah, unless Maggie eats them. I don't know. I may never find. I had a pair of glasses I lost about 20 years ago. I set them down. I think Briggs had 8 different pair because I never saw those glasses again.
Just the way you don't have contacts then.
Hell no, I hate contacts.
Why?
Huh?
So why do you hate contacts?
Too easy to get. Too easy. You can lose them too. You drop a pair of glasses, you'll find them. You drop a pair of contacts, you're screwed.
True.
Oh, I used to love my contacts when I used to wear glasses, regular glasses. I love my contacts.
I had a pair once, and I tried to put them in, and I went to an eye doctor, and he gave me not a blank pair to try and put them on. But I just couldn't get them in my eye. Couldn't get them in. Couldn't get them off. Forget it.
Oh, that's so easy. Well, when you're used to it.
Yeah, I used to wear contacts years ago, and the place I was going to, they basically went out of business. And I forget the name of the place, but of course I wound up moving also, so that didn't help. I was a lot further away from them.
I remember when I was 16 years old, my sister needed glasses, and she begged my old man for contacts. And he wouldn't do it because the eye doctor said at that age, their eyes are still developing in that. It's not worth it.
Developing?
That's what they said. It's still growing, changing.
No, your eyes don't grow.
You know, I listened to a doctor instead of some Cajun guy down south. You know, that's what my father would probably say. You know, the doctor told him it wasn't a good idea. I'm gonna listen to a guy with a medical degree, not some guy that's calls himself the Cajun coin guy, and that, you know, he's got a medical degree. You know, there was a reason why he said that he didn't recommend it, and I'll listen to someone with a medical degree.
I had contacts at 15.
There must have been a reason why he said that.
Yeah. Hey, Briggs, Tommy wants to know where you're going tonight.
Same place I go every night.
Well, where's that? This, that, and the other place?
I go to Cuomo Town. That's what we call it, Cuomo Town. State capital.
Ah. Well, I know for me, I was hoping, I ordered a couple of things off of eBay Saturday. One of them actually came in the mail today, and the other one said it was supposed to be here today, but now it's saying, oh, it won't be until tomorrow. So when that other comes in, I'll do a video on it because it's supposed to be for here, you know, I'll have it for out here in the garage. But I did get the key fobs and everything for the truck. They came in today. Now, tomorrow, Crystal's going to be taking them over to the Dodge dealership and getting them programmed and the key blanks cut.
Yeah, they don't like it when you order them online like that because how expensive they are at the dealer. Yeah. I went to order mine online for my car. I have 2 or 3 of them. And when I went to the dealer, they wouldn't program because I didn't buy them from them. They're not the same quality, they said. Okay. So I went to our one of our favorite YouTubers, South Main Auto Repair. And he did it. Charged me $65 to charge all 4. Then he came out and says, there's 2 more key fobs for your car someplace out there. Probably the previous owner.
Yep, probably. Well,
because I only got 1.
Well, all I know is that for me, I've got the Uconnect going. I've got to get the new software updated for it. And get that done, and then I'll have the app and everything on my phone. That way, if Crystal decides to go off somewhere and lock the key inside the truck again, she can call me, provided she got the phone with her. I can get on my phone, do the remote unlock.
Any of you guys use Zello?
Use what?
Zello.
I've heard of it.
It actually is kind of cool. We could actually set up a Zello channel, and everybody could join it, and you could keep people or let people join that. You get the, you can boot people out, whatever. But the thing that's nice about it is with Zello, it's like having a walkie-talkie, but you can contact anybody in the country with Zello.
Oh, really?
Yep. There's one. You can. I can start a channel called start a Zello channel. Say to YouTubers, whatever, and literally, once you join, you can have a conversation like you're in a live stream, but without the picture at any time, day or night, and you just press the button and say. That's simple.
Huh.
It takes a computer to do it, or some other device.
Cell phone. You probably could do it with a computer. But look up Zello on your phone. Type in Zello on your phone, and you can download the app and start a Zello channel.
Huh.
There's an app you have to download, but it's real easy. and it's got a push to talk button. So you press the button to talk, and you can't and it's real sensitive. If you have to have a mic, you got to have a mic, or it'll pick up everything. But you can use it going down the road. But if someone's talking, it won't let you bump on and talk after the fact. While they're talking, it won't until they let go of the button.
Like I said, I've never heard of that.
Yep, it's real cool.
Me neither. Is it ZELLO?
Yep.
I'll look it up one day. You know, I mean, at a later date.
Yep, you can start your own channel and call it whatever you want. Nine pot stores in 3 blocks. Unbelievable.
I had
And
a
they're all
customer
open.
just show up. I'll hop back on once he's gone.
All right.
Yeah, I'm a little late for work. Oh well. I'll text my boss, see if he has. I'll tell him I couldn't find my glasses. Still can't. Good thing I'd dig up the old pair. They were in my truck. I keep them in my truck so I don't have to go looking for them. That's bad when you gotta. It's bad. It's bad. I remember I didn't have to wear glasses. I remember I told my father, I said, I need glasses. He said, no, you don't. I was 16 years old. I said, you just don't want to pay for them. But I can tell you right now, I need glasses. So, because couldn't see far away. I was having trouble reading street signs even when we were riding in so finally I said, I don't know why he said, buy your own glasses. I said, you know, I'm not buying my own glasses when you got insurance on me at work that'll pay for 95% of them. He had excellent eyeglass coverage, but it was like a $25 deductible. Hell, I'll pay the $25 deductible. Just get me the damn glasses. And he swore I didn't need them. So, I couldn't even see the damn chalkboard.
Maybe it was your dad that told the doctor to tell your sister that her eyes were still developing for contacts then.
Nope. It was actually a totally different doctor.
No, but I'm not talking about that doctor over there. I'm talking about maybe your dad told your sister's eye doctor because he didn't want to pay for contacts.
No, he didn't. No, that doctor didn't do that.
Most insurance will not pay for contacts.
Yeah.
Oh, his would pay for me.
Back then, you know, I don't know how old your sister is, but
same age, just a couple years younger than me is all. She's 51.
Okay. Well, if your dad didn't want to buy your glasses, he for sure didn't want to buy your sister.
He didn't believe I needed glasses. My sister, he was convinced. My father didn't need glasses only to read. He swore there's no way you would be the opposite of me, because I don't need them for distance. So why would you? I said, well, my Uncle Jay, your baby brother, is worn glasses. Yeah, but Jay's worn glasses since he was 5 years old. Okay. So finally, after complaint, you know, I couldn't even see the damn chalkboard. I had to go right up in front of it to see the damn chalkboard in school. My father finally, they sent him a note at home. They wouldn't let me come back to school, so I went to an eye doctor. Oh, he was mad.
So, Thomas, what are you doing on that Tecumseh tomorrow? What do you got to do to it?
Hey, did I show y'all them pictures he sent me of that, the one he worked on last week with the head job and all that? Did I show y'all? I
haven't seen any.
Okay, well, let me pull them up. I'll show them to y'all. It's a 10.5 horse.
Is Tecumseh still around, or are they out of business?
They're out of business, but the aftermarket parts are booming.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, you can get aftermarket anything for Tecumseh. You can build a Tecumseh engine from scratch with aftermarket parts.
Let me see if it's this one right.
Did they ever make a V twin?
No.
Yes, they did. Yes,
Not
they did.
not the real Tecumseh from years ago. No.
Okay.
So
well,
after they got
mowers and blowers.
After they got
mowers and
out,
blowers.
they might have.
Well, when they got bought out, they became LCT. They basically, but Tecumseh made mowers and blowers had a lawn tractor with a V twin Tecumseh on it.
That was LCT.
It was a Tecumseh. It said right on the top, Tecumseh.
LCT had took them over.
It said Tecumseh on top of it.
I can't find that damn text message from Thomas. Oh, here it is. Snake.
That engine that mowers and blowers had said Tecumseh. It was not LCT. It said Tecumseh right on the top. It was one of the last years they were.
It was still bought out though.
It was not bought out. It was actually back when Tecumseh made it. Tecumseh made a twin cylinder like once.
Well, like I said, to my knowledge, I do not remember V twin Tecumseh.
They are ultra rare. Can't see it.
Looks like a flywheel on the engine.
Yeah, you're looking at the flywheel. The other ones are videos. Come on, load up, load up, load up. Let me get that up.
No, Tecumseh's still the king for snowblowers. There's probably, I guarantee you, half of them they build are still out there running.
Oh, yeah. Well, Thomas works on it.
I saw a guy that changed his Tecumseh engine on his snowblower. And the way he described, he started that snowblower every time, and because he kept saying it was underpowered 5-horse. He would open up the needle valve all the way at the bottom, flood the carburetor, start it, and then readjust it every single time. I said, because he changed it with one of the original Harbor Freight on an MTD snowblower, and then he was complaining because they had dual shafts, and he modified it down to a single shaft, and he flipped the gearbox around so it would run. This guy was up in New Jersey, and I'm thinking to myself, that's crazy.
So what is that? I mean, I know you're showing a video, but I can't tell exactly what it is.
It's the snowblower running. It's actually running.
Okay.
Tecumseh made a good engine. What killed Tecumseh was their carburetors.
Now here's a question I have then. Who would have been the company that made the best out of all small engines? Would it have been Tecumseh, or would it have been like Briggs and Stratton?
Depends on the years.
Yep, I agree with Briggs. It depends on the years and the person, their opinion too.
I'm saying as far as all time, who would have made the best?
I mean, actually all time, to me, I'd have to go with Briggs for lawnmowers, but for snowblowers, Tecumseh. Briggs engines sucked on snowblowers back in the day. You couldn't give them away with a Briggs. Tecumseh was the king of snow. I mean, their Snow King engines are legendary. But for a lawnmower, Briggs. But the 1960s and 70s, though, they were a pretty equal match, believe it or not. Tecumseh didn't start going downhill until the late 70s, early 80s. That's when they started to screw up. They had these damn lawnmowers with an open air filter, like a Can-Am filter, like you'd have on a crotch rocket or a mini bike. But and people would leave them outside. The air filter would get soaked. Then they wouldn't start. They call them a piece of crap. And it wasn't the lawnmower's fault that you left the engine outside, but they called it a piece of crap. and they made them for a couple years. Their idea was that they would breathe better, and they did breathe better. But the problem is, you'd mow your lawn twice, and you'd have to take the air filter off and blow it off. And they told you that in the owner's manual. Who's going to do that?
An idiot in California?
No, they won't do it though. They ain't going to blow off that air filter. No, but I mean, I had a few like that, but when Tecumseh made the open air filter in the late 70s, early 80s, to me, that was their downfall. That put the icing on the block. But that's what killed Tecumseh, because they were junk. I mean, literally, they were junk.
Okay, we don't have snow blowers down south. All right. So I've never had a chance to be familiarized with those machines, those units with the Tecumsehs on them. But from what I've heard, what people told me, yes, Tecumseh was king on snowblowers. Okay.
That and rototillers for years.
Now, rototillers down here had Briggs and Kohlers on them. And the Kohlers were like the M8s, the Magnums, Kohler Magnums, cast iron blocks. That was king. That and Briggs were king on the Troy-Bilt, the horses, the real expensive tillers, with the reverse on them, Kohler and Briggs.
I still have my father's old Troy-Bilt horse rototiller. It's got a Briggs on it now, but it originally came with a Tecumseh cast iron block. But he bought it.
All right, then what about now? I mean, who would you say has got the best engines out there as of today?
Honda. I'd take a Honda. Kawasaki, actually. If you can find a Kawasaki.
Kawasaki and Briggs. Kawasaki and Briggs.
Well, I thought Briggs and Stratton was out of business. I heard they closed.
No, they went bankrupt, reorganized, but they're still.
No, they reorganized. They filed that chapter 11. The chapter 11, or not the total bankrupt, but the chapter to with the creditors or what have you. That they went back, and a lot of companies did it. Dodge did it. Dodge cars. A lot of companies did that to get caught up,
reorganized.
What they call that? Too much spending up in the upper part of the
management.
Management, yeah. Like the president, vice president, the CEO, CFO. He's wanting a raise because he's got to roll the numbers for the other guys, so he's wanting a raise for himself too. Yeah.
So how would you compare the Predator engines, considering the fact that they're clones of Honda?
All right. I know there's a lot of generators sold by Harbor Freight that have awesome Predator engines. Okay.
Right.
And I think those generators are the Predators that are the top of the line quality. Like with Briggs and Stratton, you have your Vanguard line. That's their pro line. Okay. That's their professional line of engines, the Vanguard.
Right.
Higher quality control, better designed, or more R&D, cost more money initially. So your Vanguard, Briggs on a zero turn, and Kawasaki's. Now the Yamaha engines have come out on the zero turns, and guess what? They are lemon from the get-go. From the get-go, they are lemon. But you're not going to see a Predator engine on an Exmark, a Bad Boy, a Bobcat, or any a Hustler, a Kubota. You're not going to see a Predator engine on any name-branded zero turns. You're not. Your generators, I've heard a lot of good things about Predator engines on generators. A lot of good things.
Right.
I have nothing against Predator engines. I don't at all.
I mean, oh yeah. I mean, if you look at a lot of your like with the race that Brandon and I were in, most of those guys were running, on the mini bikes. They're running that Predator 225 or 212, and now you've got the Tillotson 225, which is basically it's a knockoff of the Predator 212.
It's probably another Honda knockoff.
Right. It's just another Honda clone. Right.
It's not a knockoff of a Predator. It's a knockoff of a Honda. Maybe better quality than Predator, with their R&D, and their Q&A.
Right.
I mean, not Q&A, QC.
Right.
We have a Greyhound engine on the log splitter at the big shop, Johnny's wood splitter.
Right.
That Greyhound is, I don't know how old. No idea. He doesn't remember exactly what year. Okay, that year that he bought it. He just knows it's over 20 years ago that he bought that Greyhound from Harbor Freight.
Right.
And put on the wood splitter. It took the place of a Honda. He had a Honda on it. The Honda went out, took a dump, the polite way of saying it. Bought a Greyhound from Harbor Freight. The Greyhound was the predecessor of the Predator. That Greyhound is an awesome engine. It is.
Oh. Now, what size engine is it? Do you know?
5.5 horse, 6 horse, horizontal.
So it's about it's about equivalent to the
225 or a little better, something like that. Equal to a 6 horse.
Right. Now, how easy is it to find parts for that, though?
Very easy. I just order Honda parts for it.
So it's
the only parts we ever needed. The only parts we ever needed were the sump gaskets, and we ordered gaskets for it, but there was one little hole that wasn't quite right, so we punched it, okay, and we only put one gasket. It had a leak, a tiny leak, so we tore the sump off again, made our own gaskets for it with a ball peen hammer and such. Punched out our own gaskets. We put 2 gaskets on it, and boom, done with, finished. C'est tout fini avec ça. It's over and done with. It's works good.
Well, now, Color Command they're probably going to be a good engine.
Color Command Pro, yes. Another great engine.
Now, definitely not the Color Discourage.
Yeah, like I call it the Discourage. Yeah, no. Not those are good engines too. Don't get me wrong. They good engines like a Predator, or a Greyhound. You just have to maintain them, retorque those sump bolts once a year. I would advise twice a year,
Right.
If you have any bad blades, bent blades, that's going to cause vibration on your whole mower.
Right.
And that's going to loosen up those damn sump bolts. That was their main problem. They should have used blue Loctite on every damn boat, or a kind of a lock washer type system or something, a better design to get those boats that would stay tight instead of loosening up on their own because of vibration. I guess it depends on the mower you put it on too.
Right.
Well,
like I said, one of the biggest problems that I could see with that Courage, like the 19 that I've got, is they decided to have the counterbalance be separate of the crankshaft. They decided to have the crankshaft and then the counterbalance be its own thing, instead of counterbalance and the being part of the actual crank. That was the only thing that I've heard was a bad idea. I mean, it was a good idea, but it was a bad design, and everything, and that's what made that Kohler Courage 19. An engine that was only going to be good for about a year or two.
It's supposed to last so many hours.
Yeah.
Quote, unquote.
Right.
Okay, 1,000-hour engine. For most low price, mid price engines. Okay,
right.
or mid quality engines, 1,000-hour engines. And there's guys out there that got mowers with 4,000 hours on them. They keep up with them though. They bring them to the mechanics. They're mechanic themselves. Most landscapers know how to rebuild a damn engine.
Yep.
And especially if you get a Courage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, all is for me that right now, after getting that Predator 708, that V twin, and putting it on that riding mower, man, I wish like hell that I had that engine a lot sooner. Because that is a decent engine. Now, the only problem I have had with it is been in that carburetor. And like I said, come to find out, after ordering that one and putting it on there, I just got a bad carburetor from the factory, plain and simple.
Yep, you got a bad quality carb that somebody missed it in QC somewhere.
Yep, because it was always wanting to run so rich. No matter, from the day I got it and put it on, started it up, that thing, it would just want to run so rich.
How many gallons of gas you use per year, per summer season to cut your grass?
For that,
7 gallons?
No, I'd say maybe, I don't know, maybe 3, 4 gallons.
3 or 4 gallons. Let's just split the difference and say 5 gallons.
Okay.
Do you have a station in your area, you should have, with non-ethanol gas?
Maybe Buc-ee's might. Other than that, I don't think so.
Buc-ee's? How far is it from you?
A couple miles.
Okay. What I would do is give them a phone call and say, hey, do y'all have non-ethanol gas? She might say, yeah, we have 2 pumps on one end. That's non-ethanol. Right. That's what you buy for your lawnmower. All your small engine stuff. Push lawnmower, whatever you have that runs on gas or gas and oil, which I know you don't have a lot of 2-stroke stuff, but buy 3 gallons or 2 gallons of non-ethanol. Keep that. When you use that up, go buy you another 2 or 3 gallons. Finish that off and then empty the car. Let it run dry at the end of the year or what have you. If if it's going to set a month and a half, 2 months, run it dry. And when you want to start it again, fill your tank back up with non-ethanol, and she should crank off like gangbusters.
So why run non-ethanol in it?
Because ethanol attracts water and absorbs water, and it turns to tapioca pudding in your bowl.
Okay.
I call it tapioca pudding. Me, Bruce Pender, Bruce's shop, we call it tapioca pudding. It's a gel.
Right.
Like you ball hog knuckles and get that gel for your hog head cheese. Same thing. It's real thick and all that
I know
down
what
in your
about.
bowl. That's we just call it tapioca pudding.
Well, that's why on that riding mower, I wound up putting that fuel shutoff valve in line. That way, when I'm sitting there running, doing all the mowing and everything, when it comes time to shut everything down, I'll just sit there and flip that switch.
Let your carburetor dry.
Right. That way the carburetor runs dry.
All right. How many outboards you have owned in your life?
None.
None? Down here, I've owned many since I was 12 years old. Okay? Used to go trolling by myself with a little 16-foot troll, Vermilion Bay in the marsh with a 16-foot troll with a little 15 horse heaven root. And everybody, I mean, almost everybody in South Louisiana, when they at the boat dock, they put their boat on the trailer to pick it up. Okay. What they do, they unhook the fuel line from the engine, give the motor some gas, engaged in forward, and, because it goes faster, right? Put it about quarter throttle, third throttle, whatever, not quite half throttle, and they burning the gas out of their carburetor.
Right.
Everybody does that down here. We hardly never have carburetor issues on outboard motors where people actually do that.
Well,
now me, I was using my outboard every day. I was shrimping and crabbing. I use it every day. I did not do that. My boat stayed in the water.
Well, for me, I don't even have a boat, so that would leave me out. The only thing I've ever had, either had the riding mower, had the push mower, or a chainsaw. Now, that's the only thing I've still got left that runs on gas as far as outdoor, power equipment. Riding mower. Chainsaw I've got is battery operated. The weed eater is battery operated.
Oh yeah, everything you got, almost everything you got is battery operated. I know that already. I know it already. You ain't got to worry about mixing gas and all, pulling the triggers, starting it up, all that. Yeah. I know the story. But what do you use that's gas right now? Just a push mower and a riding mower, more than likely.
Nope, just a riding mower.
Oh, no push mower. Okay.
Yep. All right. Push mower is battery operated.
Yeah. You see, Thomas Andrews says, I use high test fuel in all my equipment. I put Marvel Mistral mix it with the gas. It cleans out the jets and the carb, starts every season. You can do that too. Yeah. Ethanol, but use non-ethanol though. That Marvel Mistral doesn't have anything it doesn't do anything to the ethanol. It doesn't absorb it. It doesn't the water. Ethanol is just a bad thing. Are you familiar with Taro? Taro Fixes All?
Pterodactyl?
Yeah. Right. Oh, yeah. Well, he did. I haven't watched his latest one yet. Me and Johnny, we always watch his the fuel test, gas additive, fuel additive test.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Right. I don't know if he's got a new one out. We hadn't looked it up, but I know Taro. Okay. I know his real name. Okay. And I know the real Junior too. All right. So anyway, he did a test and he shows that gel in those bowls.
Oh yeah. I saw that.
He took down almost every bowl on all them engines and they had all that gunk in them about that thick. And that was all the fuel additives was supposed to prevent that. Guess what? It did not prevent it.
Right. I know. I saw that video.
No, that was a whole year and a half of it. Maybe, 2 years now. 2 years of those videos.
I know. What I'm saying is I saw the video, he had several parts to it. And he was doing the test on 12 or 15 engines?
10.
Sitting there on the stand?
Oh, wait a minute. 10 on the big stand. And later on, he added 2 of them. Like 8 months later or something, or 7 months later, he added 2 engines, one on a pressure washer frame inside the building and one outside the building on a pressure washer frame. In the elements.
Oh, yeah. Yep, I know. And he would do it, right. But he was doing it the way he was doing that video was he would, put it in there and let them sit and then try and start them. And the ones that wouldn't start and everything, okay, they're done. And he put the tombstone right there.
Tombstone them, yep.
Yep. But he did that over several period of time.
Oh yeah, he did a video once a month. Then he started doing them every other month.
Right.
Et cetera, et cetera. But you know the one that won, right? The top one that came out first place with nothing in the carburetor bowl. Nothing.
I saw it, and I don't remember which one it was.
Non-ethanol gas.
But
Non-ethanol with no additive, just plain non-ethanol gas. He had to buy it in a can though, because he couldn't find it at a pump in his area. So he had to buy non-ethanol in a can.
Well,
VP.
I will start. Right, I'll see if I can find a gas station around that does actually have non-ethanol.
And that's what you use in your equipment, and you'll have less trouble. I'm not going to say you won't have any trouble. You'll have way less trouble with your equipment, especially with a Predator.
Right. Now, Racetrack over in Waxahachie, I know that I believe they've got it, but they've also got E85.
Yeah, but that's ethanol.
I know.
Yeah, you don't want that.
I know.
Yeah, especially E85. You don't want that. They tell you don't use that in nothing. Well, maybe in a race car, or something. But because it's more ethanol in it, and that's more alcohol. It's ethanol alcohol.
Oh yeah.
But those guys are messing with those engines all the time. Their carb's never going to build up with that pudding in it. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Their fuel systems or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. As long as you use something all the time, ethanol's fine for it. I mean, if you want it,
Oh yeah.
But I used to buy marine gas at the boat dock. Okay, I lived on the river for a long time, and right there at the store, there was gas, non-ethanol gas, non-taxable gas for boat motors. So we paid less for gas in our boats than we did at the pump by the road.
All right, so let me ask you this. All right, now you talk about non-ethanol. What about avgas? The lowest octane avgas.
Okay, avgas has lead in it.
Right. So how would that be instead of, as far as running in a small engine?
Well, since you said avgas, Briggs is going to pop back up in the panel. Watch.
I know. But what is your thought on it? And everybody else in chat.
I've used avgas. Gonna find out, I didn't have to because I had a local non-ethanol station near me.
Okay.
I've used avgas already, aviation gas. Oh yeah.
Right.
But it has lead in it.
Right, but the non-ethanol gas it's unleaded, but I know with avgas it's got lead in it.
Right. That's what I just said earlier. Avgas has lead in it. Because plane engines, you want lead in your gas for plane engines. It's a lubricant.
Right.
Especially on those rotary engines. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you've got 8 cylinders on a crop duster. You've got 8 cylinders in a circle, okay, or more. Okay. You need extra lubrication on that.
Well, now you talk about a radial engine. Now you're gonna have they only run an odd number, so it's either gonna be 3, 5, 7, or 9.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, you're gonna have so many. They don't have an even. Yeah, right. You're gonna have so many cylinders on that thing.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. True Fuel has non-ethanol gas in it. William just said you can buy True Fuel, like for your small engines. It's called a premix.
Oh yeah.
Premix, 40 to 1. And hey, I've got some. I'll show it to y'all in a minute. It's for weed eaters and chainsaws. Use it all the time. I've got some Husqvarna chainsaws. I could start 2, 3 pulls that hadn't been started in 2 or 3 years or 4 years.
But now I know I can go out to my local airport and get some of that. Now I know that I wouldn't want to get some of the high octane avgas.
No. You don't want 100 octane.
Right.
No, you don't. No. You don't want that.
What's the lowest octane they've got for that, anyways?
I think the lowest at this airport over here, a buddy of mine told me he got some a while back, was 92 or 3, whatever.
Huh.
I think. Now, I hadn't talked to him in a while, so I don't. That was 3 or 4 years ago.
Yep. I want to have some of that avgas was running my Harley.
I don't know. Harleys used to run good on leaded gas years and years ago, though.
Yes, Crystal, I know.
Hey, Major, what you can do if you can't find a station that has non-ethanol, go to like Lowe's, Home Depot, or your local lawnmower shop. You can get that what's called like True Fuel, or there's different brands of it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, if you don't use no more than 2 or 3 gallons a year, you can buy that. That's not it. I'd rather buy that. I mean, it costs us a little bit more. I'd rather do that is buy non-ethanol and have problems. Don't you
Right.
agree, Cajun?
Yeah, yeah. You can buy.
It's
you're
True
gonna
Fuel.
have a non-ethanol station pump somewhere within 40 miles of you. And sometimes you drive a long ways later. All you got to do is keep a 5-gallon can in your truck somewhere. And if you see, like, if you travel 30 miles away from your house, and some stations advertise non-ethanol gas.
Oh, yeah.
Some stations not. You get to your bigger
Yeah.
stations, like you say, the Buc-ee's. Yeah, they just might, and I'm not going to make a bet on it, but they
Right.
just might have non-ethanol at your local Buc-ee's.
Yeah. I think they do have it. I mean, I could probably go there and find it. I know down there by Brandon, they've got Seafco, or however you want to say it. I know they carry non-ethanol.
You have a lake around you, a marina around you?
Got the biggest lake is Lake Bartle, but they got a marina out there. I don't know if they, what they would have.
They might have non-ethanol. They
They
might.
might.
It's going to be
I mean,
25 cents or 30 cents more per gallon, but it's well worth it.
Right.
Yeah.
But the Buc-ee's would be a lot closer if they carry it.
Yeah. How close are you to the northwest end of Sam Rayburn? About an hour and a half.
I had no idea how far.
You know what I'm talking about?
Go out there to their marina.
Sam Rayburn Reservoir.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I'm not saying I almost drowned there as a kid, but put it this way: if my cousin wouldn't have come in after me, I might not be here right now.
Yep. All right. Well. Yeah, I know. It's time for me.
Hold on.
It's past time for me to shut this down.
Like I say, if I was you, I'd just.
I'm on my last cigarette. Okay, so once the cigarette is done, that's it.
If I was you, if I couldn't find no more, I mean, if I was you, if I didn't use no more than that a year, I'd just go buy me a couple cans of that True Fuel, and I wouldn't even mess with it. It's supposed to have some other stuff in it that helps.
Well, like I said, for me,
helps your engine,
since
whatever additives.
Since I found out about that problem and everything, that's why I wound up putting that fuel shutoff valve on there. That way, when I'm done with the mowing, pull in, shut that valve off. That way, the carburetor does not get any more fuel to it, and it'll just let the engine die out when it runs out of gas.
Yeah.
That way, that bowl is
That's
dry.
what you. Yeah. But I think it'd be okay if. How often do you mow? Do you mow every week when you're mowing?
It depends upon the weather. There's times when if we're getting a lot of rain during the spring and summer, then it might be every week, every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But if we're getting one of those real dry summers where we don't get the rain, it might be once a month.
Yeah. Well, it's best to use non-ethanol, but if you mowing every week, if you don't buy too much, if you use it every week, wouldn't be that bad if you can't find them, but it's best to use non-ethanol, especially in, like Katie said, lawnmower, weed eaters, especially like weed eaters. And
Right.
what it does, it draws that darn ethanol I seen this weed eater. No, it's a chainsaw. It caused the seat. You got the needle in the seat. It caused the darn seat to actually break apart. It
Right.
separated, and because it draws it does something to the like diaphragms and the gaskets. And
Yeah,
it
because
it just plays havoc.
like in those 5.5, 6 6 horse Briggs carbs with the little orange seat, needle seat in them. Okay,
Yeah,
tips or solid
yeah, neoprene.
aluminum, steel, what have you,
Yeah,
and they sit in that little seat that's at the
yeah,
bottom. Okay, a little some kind of rubberized or whatever tip.
neoprene. I heard or something like that.
Yeah, some
Something, I
kind
don't
of
know.
something like that. And the
Yeah,
ethanol makes them swell up.
yeah,
That's what
yeah,
causes those push more Briggs and Stratton engines to go bad when you use ethanol gas. Use
yeah.
non-ethanol gas,
Hey, Lisa.
chainsaws, weed eaters, Walmart, this stuff, $4. You get it on sale for $2 a can. This stuff
Yeah.
works wonders. It's a premix. It's non-ethanol fuel. Okay,
And people
pure
use
gas,
that.
puregas.com. Look that up. Google puregas.com. Type in your area code or whatever, or look for your state on the map. Look for your city on the map or your state. It's going to give you every place that has non-ethanol. That's including VP by the gallon can, BP
Yeah,
fuel.
yeah.
That includes that. It's about $5 a gallon, but I tell you what, it's going to save you in the long run.
Yeah. You pay now or pay later. Pay
Yeah, you're
now or
going to
pay
pay a
later.
lot more later.
Yeah. Time you clean the carb, new carburetor, and new gas lines. It messes your gas lines up too after a while.
It does. It'll make them flap on the inside. And
Yeah.
you'd be changing carburetors because you're blowing through your fuel line. You're blowing through it.
But really,
Okay? You got to blow through it. You can blow the other way
yeah.
too. But guess what? Once it's pressurized or, pressure on it, the inner lining of that fuel line is going to flap off. You done bought a brand new carb thinking it was your carburetor, but it was actually a $4 fuel line.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I need to shut this down because I got a few things I need to get done. I still need to hit the shower and get to bed because right now I've got the alarm set for 6 o'clock in the morning, so that's going to come around early for me. And I got one more day of work. So I got me a nice 4-day weekend.
Yeah.
Well, ethanol is the small engine mechanic's best friend. You'd be surprised how much ethanol has give mechanics, small engine mechanics work.
A lot of money. Ethanol.
Well, Renegade, I'm going to cut this down so you didn't miss much.
Small engine mechanics, they love it. I mean, if they do away with it, they'd cut their business in half, probably.
Hey, Miss Lisa, Merry Christmas.
Yep.
All right, well, I don't know who's going live next, but I'm not. I went live so many times in the past 7 days.
Did you say Shaggy was live?
Yeah,
yeah, that's right. Shaggy's live.
Yep.
Shaggy.
Yeah. So.
All right, well, everybody head over there and say hi to Shaggy. I'm going to say I need to shut this down.
Have a good one.
All right, everybody. As always, love, peace, and crackling grease. I'm glad y'all got to see me again. I'm glad I got to see y'all again.
Merry Christmas.
Joyeux Noël and Bonne Année. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Yeah, there you go. Have a good one. Pluto.
All right. I appreciate everybody's been here. Yeah, like I said, it was the idea for this came yesterday when we were at Walmart and everything. So why not have some fun? So I appreciate everybody's been here, and If I don't see y'all between now and Saturday, have a Merry Christmas and God
Yeah,
bless.
you too. See you.
All right, see ya.